In the beginning, there were words, and everybody in school said, "Ah, this is good." Back then, schools were not fun, so one brave teacher decided to offer prizes to the one student who could best spell super challenging words. And that is how the spelling bee was born. Good evening. I am Channing Hill, a third grader at Burgess Peterson Elementary School. I'm here to warmly welcome you and my fellow students to the Atlanta Public Schools 2015 District Spelling Bee. Tonight, we have some of the best spellers in APS from 38 schools, competing to be the best speller in our district. The 3 top spellers will participate in the state and hopefully the National Spelling Bee. This is awesome. Each student who made it this far is already a winner. And so are you for your encouragement and support. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2015 Atlanta Public Schools District Spelling Bee.
Good evening. My name is Nicholas Wilkerson. I am a 5th grader at Slater Elementary School. Please stand to recite the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Good evening again. I am Alicia Hill, the 612 Literacy Coordinator for Atlanta Public Schools. Tonight, I want to introduce you to our judges, and I want to give them a thank you, a huge thank you to our judges and pronouncer for taking on this endeavor. So first, when I call your name, if you will, please stand so the audience can know who you are. First, Mr. Gregory Talent. Mr. Talent is our pronouncer. He has been the senior pastor at Holy Trinity Parish in Decatur, Georgia for 4 years. Thank you. Next, we have Ms. Deborah Stevens. If you will, please stand. Thank you. Ms. Stevens has been a speech pathologist for Atlanta Public Schools for 26 years, and she serves Heritage Elementary, Harper Archer Middle School, and Hillside Residential. Thank you, Ms. Stevens. Our judges, our timekeeper, we have Ms. Keisha Miles. Ms. Miles is an instructional coach at Miles Elementary School, and she's been with APS for 16 years. Now on to our judges. We have Ms. Joanne Wyckoff. Ms. Wyckoff has been with Atlanta Public Schools for 8 years. She is an instructional coach at Continental Colony Elementary School. Thank you. Our next judge is Ms. Ariella Blunt. And Ms. Blunt is at Fickett Elementary School, and she's been an instructional coach there. She's been with Atlanta Public Schools for 6 years. Our next judge is Ms. Sam Dennis. Ms. Dennis has been with the Atlanta Public Schools for 15 years. She is an instructional coach at Adamsville Elementary. And last but not least, we have Ms. Harriet Adams Fairley. She is our alternate judge. Ms. Fairley is an instructional coach at Sutton Middle School. Thank you.
Good evening. Now we will have the reading of the rules, so please bear with me. They're a bit lengthy, but please pay special attention. In the B, spellers shall pronounce the word both before and after spelling it. However, no speller will be eliminated for failing to pronounce a word. All spelling words will consist of single, non-hyphenated words. Failure to capitalize a word will not be penalized. Personal names will not be included. When a speller fails to spell a word correctly, he or she must step out of the B, and a different word shall be given to the next speller, except as provided for in Rule 1315 of this section. So students, if you misspell a word, you can walk directly towards the flag, exit the stage, and you'll have a seat in the section right in front of you on the right-hand side, okay? After having started to spell a word, the speller shall not be given any opportunity to change the letters once pronounced. The speller may retrace the letters of the word from the beginning only, provided no letters or their sequence are changed from those first pronounced. If letters in or their sequence are changed in the respelling, then the speller shall be eliminated. The speller may ask the caller to say the word again, define it, use it in a sentence, provide the part of speech, add alternate pronunciation, and or provide the language of origin of the word before attempting to spell it. Root word questions will not be entertained by the caller or judges. No other information about the etymology or history of a word shall be provided. The caller shall grant all such requests until the judges agree that the word has been made reasonably clear to the speller. The judges may disqualify any speller who ignores a request to start spelling. If no definition of a homonym is provided by the caller, the correct spelling of either word shall be accepted. When a definition or sentence is given, the speller must spell the correct word. Webster's Third New International Dictionary in its addenda section, copyright 2002, Merriam-Webster, shall serve as the final authority for the spelling of words. If more than one spelling is listed for a word that the caller has provided for the speller to spell, any of these spellings shall be accepted as correct if all of the following three criteria are met. 1, the pronunciations of the words are identical. 2, the definitions of the words are identical. And 3, the words are clearly identified as being standard variants of each other. Spellings at other locations having temporal labels such as archaic, obsolete, stylistic labels such as substand, non-stand, or regional labels such as North, Midland Irish, which differ from main entry spellings, not having these status labels, shall not be accepted as correct. Words shall be pronounced according to the diacritical markings in Webster's Third New International Dictionary in its addenda section, copyright 2002, Merriam-Webster. Any question relating to the procedures or the spelling of a word should be referred to the judges immediately. The deadline for making an objection is before the affected speller would have received his or her next word had he or she stayed in the B. No objection shall be entertained after the B is terminated. An objection may be filed by a parent, legal guardian, or school representative of the affected speller. This designated person is the only one who may object on behalf of the speller during the B. Only the designated person for a speller may voice an objection for his or her speller, and the objection can relate only to his or her speller. To object properly, only the designated person should stand and remain standing using your card until recognized by the Spelling Bee Committee. The committee will immediately inform the judges who will hear the objection at that time. The judges in the Spelling Bee Committee are in complete control of the bee. Their decision shall be final on all matters. And at this time, we will begin. I will turn it over to our pronouncers.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, students. Excited? Excited? Just woo-saw some. Just woo-saw some, okay? All right. All right, speller number 1. That's what I was wondering if that had been explained. Okay. All right. Excuse me. So let me let you all know that right now, round 1 is going to be a practice round. So it's going to go from oral vocabulary to spelling. Okay? It's just so that you can get the feel of how everything goes. All right? Any questions? All right. You ready? Okay. Paunch. Paunch. What is a paunch? A, an intuitive guess, or B, an enlarged belly? Paunch.
B, an enlarged belly.
Very good. That is correct. Then we go on to number 2. Speller 2. Your word is virus. Virus.
VIRUS, virus.
That is correct. Have a seat. Speller number 3. Jocularity. What is jocularity? A, the habit of exercising regularly, or B, being given to saying amusing things. Jocularity.
Can you please repeat the answers?
Yes, the choices are A, the habit of exercising regularly, B, being given to saying amusing things. Jocularity.
I'm sorry, can you please repeat the answers one more time?
Certainly. Okay. The choices are A, the habit of exercising regularly, B, being given to saying amusing things.
A.
I'm sorry, that one is incorrect. It is B. But this is a practice round, okay? So now everybody got a new vocabulary word, jocularity. Speller number 4. Your word is repair. Repair.
Repair. R-E-P-A-I-R. Repair.
That is correct. Have a seat. Speller number 6. Edification. What is edification? A, intellectual or moral improvement. B, an instance or example of something. Edification.
A.
That is correct. Speller 9. Your word is arson. Arson.
Arson. A-R-S-O-N. Arson.
That is correct. Speller number 10. Skirmish. What is skirmish? A, a slimy film that covers the surface of objects. B, a battle between small bodies of troops. Skirmish.
A.
That is incorrect, but remember, this is the practice round. So now you all have 2 words, vocabulary. Very good. Speller number 11. Your word is polo.
Polo. P-O-L-O. Polo.
Speller number 12. Churros. Churros. What are churros? A, small donkeys used as pack animals. Or B, deep fried pastries rolled in sugar. Churros.
B.
That is correct. Number 13. Your word is tiptoed. Tiptoed.
T-I-P-T-O-E-D.
That is correct. Speller number 14. Your word is tempura.
Tempura.
Just a moment. Just a moment. Your word is tempura. What is tempura? But because this word has a homonym, I'm going to spell it. T-E-M-P-U-R-A. What is tempura? A, seafood or vegetables battered and fried. Or B, a compromise between 2 parties. Tempura.
A.
That is correct. Speller number 15. Your word is racket. Racket.
R-A-C-K-E-T.
That is correct. Number 16. Berserk. Berserk. A person who goes berserk, A, acts crazily and violently, B, makes a brief visit with someone. Berserk.
A.
That is correct. Speller number 17. Your word is universe.
Universe. UNIVERSE. Universe.
Very good, that is correct. Okay, thank you. Speller number 18. Debilitate. What is another word for debilitate? A, weaken. B, assist.
A.
Very good. That is correct. Thank you. Speller number 20. Your word is suspended.
Suspended. SUSPENDED. Suspended.
That is correct. Speller number 21. Havoc. Havoc. What is havoc? A, soft Danish cheese. B, widespread destruction. Havoc.
A.
That is incorrect, but it's the practice round. So that's vocabulary word number 3. Add this to your lists. Speller number 22. Your word is vacantly. Vacantly.
Can you repeat the word?
Yes, vacantly.
Vacantly. VACANTLY. Vacantly.
That is correct. Speller 24. Sesame. What is sesame used for? A, cooking. B, coding.
Can you repeat the choices?
Sure. And the question, what is sesame used for? A, cooking. B, coding.
B.
Oh, I'm sorry, that is incorrect. So that's vocabulary word number 4. Good. Speller number 26. Your word is joyous. Joyous.
Joyous. JOYOUS. Joyous.
That is correct. Number 27. Goliath. What is a Goliath? A, falsehood. B, a giant.
B.
Very good, that is correct. Speller 29. Your word is churn. Churn.
Churn. CHURN. Churn.
Very good. Speller 31. All right. Hi. Lozenge. Lozenge. What is a lozenge? A small torch or flame. B, a medicated candy. Lozenge.
B.
B, very good. That is correct.
Next call, next speller. We're just switching out so you can get used to hearing both our voices, and but we're still in the practice round. This is a spelling word. Southpaw. Southpaw.
May you use it in a sentence?
Yes. Some fans think Babe Ruth was the best southpaw ever to play Major League Baseball. Southpaw. A left-hander, specifically a left-handed baseball pitcher. A southpaw.
Southall, Southpaw.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. This is a vocabulary word. Flourish. Flourish. What does it mean to flourish? A, grow well, or B, dash off?
A.
Correct. This is a spelling word. Rescue. Rescue.
Rescue. R-E-S-C-U-E. Rescue.
Correct. This is a vocabulary word. Ipso facto. What does ipso facto mean? Does it mean A, by that very fact, or B, in that very place? Ipso facto.
A.
Correct. Spelling word. Banana.
Banana. B-A-N-A-N-A. Banana.
Correct. You have a vocabulary word. Nostalgia. Nostalgia. What is another word for nostalgia? A, homesickness, or B, newness?
B.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. It's a spelling word. Your word is tact. Tact.
T-A-C-T.
Correct. You have a vocabulary word. Impugn. What does it mean to impugn? A, press together tightly, or B, call into question? Impugn. Yes, A, press together tightly, or B, call into question?
A.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. This is a spelling word. Gingerbread.
Gingerbread. Gingerbread. Gingerbread.
Correct. This is a vocabulary word, and it has a homonym, so I'm going to say the word and then spell it for you. The word is gaffe. G-A-F-F-E. Gaffe. What is a gaffe? A loud, powerful laugh, or B, a social blunder or mistake.
B.
Correct. You have a spelling word. Inning. Inning.
Can you say that again?
Yes. Inning.
Any. A-N-Y. Any.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. All right, has everyone had a chance to do the practice round? Good. Well, our next round will start. These will all be spelling words, and I'll hand it back to Mrs. Stevens.
I think since this was the practice round and everybody's nerves have gotten unraveled and we're feeling all right, can everybody give them a round of applause for just going through this? It's a new thing with the spelling bee where the vocabulary and the definitions and everything come a part of this. So I know that was a little different for most of you, but now you understand. Spelling the word, understanding the definition, it all comes together, that word relationship thing. All right, so we ready? We need to woo-saw again? We need to do anything? You all right? Everybody ready? Okay, spelling number 1. Premises. Excuse me. Premises.
Prepuces. P-R-E-P-A-S-I-T.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Spelling number 2. Notoriety. Notoriety.
Can you say the word again?
The word again? Yes. Notoriety.
Notoriety. Notoriety. N-O-T-O-R-I-E-T-Y. Notoriety.
Okay. That is incorrect. Because she said R twice. Spelling number 3. Modicum.
Did you say modicum?
Modicum.
Modicum. M-O-D-I-C-U-M. Modicum.
Very good. That is correct. Your word is squirrely. Squirrely.
Squirrely. S-Q-U-I-R-R-E-L-Y. Squirrely.
That is correct. Could be either. Your word is ammunition.
AMMUNITION.
That is correct. Your word is boorish.
Boorish. BORISH. Boorish.
That is incorrect. Your word is cabal.
Cabal. COBAL. Cabal.
That is incorrect. Your word is devotee.
May you say that again?
Yes. Devotee.
DEVOTY.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Your word is gung ho.
Gung ho. GUNGHO. Gung ho.
That is correct. Your word is jettison.
Jettison. JETTISON. Jettison.
That is correct. 14. Speller 14. Your word is foible.
Could you repeat that word again?
Certainly. Foible.
Foible. FOYBOL. Foible.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Speller number 15. Your word is fluctuation.
Fluctuation. FLUC. UTION.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Speller number 16. Your word is brethren.
May you repeat the word?
Certainly. Brethren.
Brethren. BREATHEREN.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Number 17. Your word is prolific.
Prolific. PROLIFIC. Prolific.
That is correct. This word, the next word, could be confused with a similar word. So I'm going to say the word, then I'll provide the word's part of speech definition if you have any questions. The word is slovenly. The definition is the part of speech is adjective. The definition is negligent of neatness and order, especially in dress or person. Slovenly.
SLOVENLY.
That is correct. Speller number 20. Your word is aqueduct?
Aqueduct. Aqueduct. Aqueduct.
That is correct. Your word is fragile.
Fragile. Fragile. Fragile.
That is correct. Your word is ruminate. Certainly. Ruminate.
Ruminate. Ruminate. Ruminate.
That is correct. Your word is iteration.
Can you repeat the word?
Certainly. Iteration.
Iteration. Iteration. Iteration.
That is correct. We still doing 19 and 20? Oh, okay. All right. Your word is guffaw. Guffaw.
Guffaw. Guffaw. Guffaw.
That is correct. Your word is arrogant. Arrogant.
Can you please use that in a sentence?
Certainly. Jack's arrogant attitude annoyed his classmates. Arrogant.
ARAGANT.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Your word is bona fide.
Bona fide. BONAFIDE.
Very good, that is correct. Your word is indulgent. Certainly. Indulgent.
Indulgent. ENDULGENT.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. This word has a near homonym. I will say the word, I'll provide the word's part of speech and definition and any questions if you have any. Okay? Your word is veracity.
Veracity. VERACITY. Veracity.
Very good, that is correct. Your word is albeit.
Albeit. ALBEIT. Albeit.
That is correct. Your word is ancillary.
Ancillary. ANCIL.
Certainly. Ancillary.
Ancillary. ANCIL. LARY.
That is correct. Your word is firmament.
Firmament. FIRMENT. Firmament.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Your word is abysmal.
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 Can you say the definition?
Certainly. The definition is immeasurably low or wretched.
Abysmal. ABYSSMAL.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Your word is ingratiate.
The definition, please.
Certainly. To make agreeable to someone. Ingratiate.
Ingratiate. INGRATIATE. Ingratiate.
That is correct. Your word is prima donna. Prima donna.
PREMMADONA.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. This word could be confused with a similar word. I will say the word, provide the word's part of speech and definition, and answer any questions you may have, if any. The word is venison. The part of speech is noun. The definition is blessing. The word again is venison.
May you give the definition?
Yes. Blessing. Sure. The rich soil left behind by the floods was a benison to local farmers. Benison.
BINACINE.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Your word, your word is prescient. Prescient. Prescient.
Can I get the definition?
Certainly. Having foreknowledge, characterized by foresight. Prescient. Certainly. Carrie seemed unusually prescient as she sat smugly under her umbrella on what was once a clear afternoon. Prescient.
Prescient. Prescient. Prescient.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Your word is flambe.
Could you please use it in a sentence?
Sure. For dessert, Lamont served mangoes flambe with ice cream.
Flambe, Flambay, flambe.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Yep, right, okay. Your word is quotidian. Quotidian.
Quotidian. Quotidian. Quotidian.
That is correct. That's it. Okay.
Back with the next round, and first we should give a round of applause for our first round. And let me just remind all of you spellers that we are here to help you, so if you're not quite sure, we can repeat it. Remember, you can ask about language of origin in a sentence and definition, whatever we can do to help you, okay? All right. Your word is largesses. Largesses.
Largesses. Largesses. Largesses.
Correct. This word could be confused with a similar word, so I'll give you the word, the part of speech, and the definition, and you let me know if you have any questions. Your word is ochre. Ochre. It's a noun, and it means a moderate orange yellow. Ochre.
Ochre. Ocher. Ochre.
Correct. This word could be confused with a similar word, so I'll give you the word, the definition, and the part of speech, and if you have any questions, let me know. The word is ballyhoo.
Balllyhoo.
Correct. Your word is ukulele.
Ukulele. Ukalee. Ukulele.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Your word is tawdry. Tawdry.
Tawdry. Tawdry. Tawdry.
Correct. Your word is pantomime. Your word is pantomime. A sequence of movements or actions not accompanied by speech or seen from beyond earshot. Pantomime.
May you repeat the word one more time?
Sure. Pantomime.
Pantomime. Pantomime. Pantomime.
Correct. This word has a homonym, so I'll give you the word, the part of speech, and the definition, and you let me know if you have any questions. The word is maize. Maize. It's a noun, and it means the ripened ears of corn from a tall American cereal grass. Maize.
Maize. Maize.
Correct. Your word is dromedary. Dromedary.
Dromedary. Dromedary. Dromedary.
Correct. This word has a near homonym, so I'll give you the word, the part of speech, and the definition, and you let me know if you have any questions. Your word is epoch. Epoch. It's a noun. It's an extended period of time, usually characterized by a distinctive development or by a memorable series of events. Epoch.
Can you repeat the word?
Epoch.
Epoch. EP.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Your word is marsupial.
Marsupial. Marsupial. Marsupial.
Correct. Your word is obfuscate. Obfuscate.
Part of speech.
It's a verb.
Obfuscate. OBFISCATE. Obfuscate.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Your word is terracotta. Terracotta.
Terracotta. Terracota. Terracotta.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Your word is shebang.
Can you repeat the word?
Shebang.
The definition?
Establishment, contrivance, affair, concern, or thing. Shebang.
Shebang. SHIBANG. Shebang.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. This word could be confused with a similar word, so I'll give you the word, the part of speech, and the definition, and you let me know if you have any questions. Your word is grandeur. Grandeur. It's a noun. It's the quality of being majestic, magnificent, splendid, stately, or imposing, in an awe-inspiring way, especially to the view. Grandeur.
May you repeat the word?
Grandeur.
Grandeur. Grandeur. Grandeur.
Correct. Your word is slalom. Slalom.
Slung.
Slalom. Slalom.
SLUN.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I think number 35. Is that you next? This word could be confused with a similar word, so I'll give you the word, the part of speech, and the definition, and you let me know if you have any questions. You might want to adjust the mic down just a little bit. There we go. Your word is noxious. Noxious. It's an adjective, and it means harmful or destructive to humans or to other organisms. Noxious.
Noxious. Noxious. Noxious.
Correct. Your word is latke. Latke. It's a griddle cake, especially when made from grated raw potatoes. Latke.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
Yes. Mary prefers her latke without onions. Latke.
Language of origin.
It's from Yiddish, which formed it from a Russian word which was probably from Greek. Latke.
Lutkah. Lutkah. Lutkah.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Your word is Sahel. Sahel. Sure. The word is Sahel.
U. H. E. L.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. All right, that's it for round two. Why don't we give a round of applause to everyone?
Your word is panacea.
Panacea. Can you please use it in a sentence?
Sure. Ari refused to believe that technology is a panacea for the world's problems. Panacea.
Panacea. P-A-N. A-S-E-A, panacea.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Your word is milieu.
Could you please say the word again?
Repeat the word, yes. Milieu. Sure. The loud rock concert was not Matilda's normal milieu.
Milieu. M-I-L-L-Y-O-U. Milieu.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Your word is harbinger. Yes, harbinger. Sure. The howling wind was the harbinger of a storm. Harbinger. Sure. Something that presages or foreshadows what is to come. Harbinger.
Harbinger.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Your word is inchoate. Your word is inchoate. I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Your word is naugahyde.
Naugahyde. N-A-U-G-A-H-Y-D-E. Naugahyde.
That is correct. This word has a homonym. So I will say the word, provide the word's part of speech and definition, and answer any questions that you may have. All right? The word is step. The part of speech is noun. The definition, one of the vast tracts in southeastern Europe or Asia that are usually level and without forests.
S-T-E-P-P-E, step.
That is correct. Your word is chintzy.
Chinzy. C-H-I-N-Z-E-Y. Chinzy.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Your word is surfeit.
Surfeit. S-U-R-F-E-I-T. Surfeit.
That is correct. Your word is ape.
May you repeat it?
Yep. Ape. 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 Yes. The art or practice of fencing with a sword having a bowl-shaped guard and a rigid blade with no cutting edge, tapering to a sharp point, blunted with a metal stop for fencing, and weighing more than a foil or saber. Ape.
One more time. Repeating, please.
The word?
Yes.
Okay. Ape.
APEC. E-P-E-E. APEC.
That is correct.
Oh, thank
All right. This word could be confused with a similar word. So I will say the word, provide the part of speech and definition, and answer any questions that you may have. Okay? Your word is domiciled. The part of speech is adjective. The definition is having an established place of residence. Domiciled.
Domiciled. D-O-M-I-C-I-L-E-D. Domiciled.
That is correct. The fun word. Okay. How many? It's 4? Okay. All right, just a minute, guys.
Let's give them a round of applause. Now that we're entering our final rounds, I would like to go ahead and proceed with the rules for our competition between two finalists. As you all know, we will have 4 winners tonight that will go on to compete at the regional level with the Georgia Association of Educators, and we will have 1 alternate. And so these are the rules for the final rounds of the competition. When a round results in only 2 spellers who have correctly spelled their words, they will be declared the finalist. The last person eliminated before the finalists are determined will be considered the alternate. When one speller misses a word, the other speller will spell the next word on the caller's list. If the contestant spells that word and the next word on the list correctly, he or she will be declared the winner. If he or she misspells either of those 2 words, the other speller will be given the next word on the caller's list to spell. If that speller spells the next word and the next correctly, he or she will be declared the winner. If both spellers misspell their word, both spellers shall continue in the B, and the one who first misspelled his or her word shall be given the next word on the caller's list to spell. The B shall then resume under Rule 14. Objecting. When only 2 spellers remain, an objection must be made immediately before the second speller has started spelling the word given him or her, or if both spellers have missed the same word before the correct spelling is given to the audience. No objection shall be entertained after the second speller has started spelling the word or after the competition is terminated. An objection may be filed by a parent, legal guardian, or school representative of the affected speller. This designated person is the only one who may object on behalf of the speller during the bee. Only the designated person for a speller may voice an objection for his or her speller, and the objection can relate only to his or her speller. To object properly, only the designated person should stand and remain standing until recognized by the spelling bee committee. A committee representative will immediately inform the judges who will hear the objection at that time. The judges in the spelling bee committee are in complete control of the bee. Their decision shall be final on all matters. Okay. Can we have all of the participants to come to the front row for the few final rounds? Stay in order. Stay in your order. There we go.
Final rounds. All right. Ready? Okay. Your word is paprika.
Paprika. Paprika. Paprika.
That is correct. Your word is barrage.
Barrage. Barage. Barrage.
That is incorrect. So, who's the last two? Okay. Your word is implement.
Implement. Implement. Implement.
That is correct. Your word is analysis. Analysis.
Analysis. ANALYST. Analysis.
That is incorrect. Your word is prosaic. Your word is prosaic.
Prosaic. P-R-O. S-I-A-C-H-E. Prosaic.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Okay.
All right, that's the end of that round. Why don't we give one more? Your word is enthusiasm.
Enthusiasm. ENTHUSIASM. Enthusiasm.
Correct. Your word is megalopolis.
Can you repeat the word?
Yes, your word is megalopolis.
Megalopolis. MEGALOPILIS. Megalopolis.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. So we'll bring our other contestant up for 2 words. Yeah. Your first word is sayonara. Sayonara. Excuse me. Sayonara.
Sayonara. Sayonara. Sayonara.
Yes. Your second word is cruller. Cruller.
Cruller. Cruller. Cruller.
Correct.
Good evening, everyone. I want to thank you all for coming out this evening. My name is Ramon Reeves. I am the current president of the Atlanta Association of Educators, which is the local affiliate for the Georgia Association of Educators. And for the past, I would say, 15 or more years, we've actually sponsored the Spelling Bee solo. This is our second year actually partnering with APS under the leadership of Dr. Adrian Simmons, if you could come on up here with me, and Dr. Alicia Hill, if you could come up also. This has been a very good working relationship this year, and so we're extremely proud and excited to have APS come aboard with us and actually present the APS district-wide spelling bee. Let's give all of our contestants a round of applause. I'm a high school science teacher, and I say this every year, and definitely in science at the high school level, we have some words that you don't use in a regular conversation. But I bet you none of my high school students, maybe one, could do what you all did today. So what you all did is definitely commendable, and I want to say thank you all. You all keep up the excellent work, so when you come to me or any of my colleagues, we will be glad to have you all in our class at the high school level. But thank you all so much. At this point in time, we want to acknowledge and give awards to our 5th place winner. This person will serve as our alternate to the next level. At each level, the winners then go on to the next level. And as you can see, we actually have 5 persons, definitely 4, we have the alternate, who now will go on to the state level. The 5th place winner is from Jackson Elementary, Maya Rachev, is that correct? Come on up. Our 4th place winner, who will go on to the state level competition, is from Sylvan Middle, number 32, Casey Jeter. Our 3rd place winner is from West Manor Elementary, DeAndrea West. Our second place winner, technically is the first runner-up, is from Morningside Elementary, Nathan, help me out, Rakwalski. Thank you. And our district-wide winner, first place, is from Inman Middle, Kedar Varaswamy. I now would like to acknowledge our AAE representatives and our GAE representatives. Susan Talent was here this evening. She was sitting down front. She is always a tremendous help with us. She actually represents the Georgia Association of Educators as our spelling bee liaison. She helps us organize everything and make sure that we do things appropriately. We have our UniServe director, Karen Floyd, our district director, Angela Hall, our other district director, Jatan Robinson, and I think that's everyone. But again, I want to thank everyone, and we have certificates for all of our contestants. And if you all would, contestants, if you all would stand, please. Let's recognize them again.
So at this time, as they step out to discuss that, we're going to recognize our Assistant Superintendent, Dr. Linda Anderson. She is over teaching and learning, so if she will please stand.
And the last people I wanted to recognize are our parents. Thank you all so much. You all worked so hard, and without you all, this would not be possible. Thank you all. And if I could have all participants come to the stage, we have certificates for you all. Thank you all.
And tell me how you prepared for this spelling bee.
I read a lot and used some of the dictionary websites and stuff. Yeah.
Can you tell me how much reading you did? Did you do any practice spelling bees at home with your family?
No practice spelling bees, but I read around an hour to an hour and a half every night before I went to sleep. Because reading really builds up the vocabulary and it's really helpful.
Are there any really tough words that maybe you got a little nervous about tonight?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, I wasn't prepared for some of them. Sometimes I couldn't really hear correctly or things like that, so that was definitely challenging.
So give me a few examples of some of the tougher words.
Pantomime was really the only one I struggled with. I think, yeah, I'd seen the other ones around, so that one was.
And then tell us what word you won with and spell it out for me, because I may have a problem with spelling it myself.
I won on Cruller, a Cruller.
That is tough. I think I would have added an E in there. So how do you feel like, are you ready for the next step in the competition?
Not yet. It might take a little bit more preparation, but I think we'll get there by the time the bee comes around.
The spelling bee helps kids have an interest in words, an interest in learning vocabulary, and not just spelling so much, but also grammar, the etymology of a word. It helps them develop their reading and writing skills because they're better able to use written expression as well as oral expression. So as far as I'm concerned, the spelling bee really helps our kids with that college and career readiness piece because they're able to go out into our global world and communicate with others whenever they're reading and writing. If they were to go on to careers, they'll have a knowledge base or frame from which they can reference other words from other languages and other origins. We like to let our kids know that they're winners, and one, because presenting orally, you have a certain fear or nervousness. Like now, I might be a little afraid to speak to you right now. But as they stand on stage, they're defeating that fear. So they're already winners. And they've also participated in spelling bee at their school level. So they walk out of their school in order to make it to this point being winners and feeling that confidence in themselves.